Now, what we've done over here is, my base is meh.
Ooh.
You guys can see my base in my LPs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in my museum,
Oh,
not in
wow.
my museum. This is AJ's museum.
This is really cool.
He built this in creative, and he's going to finish it here probably pretty quick.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What?
My clock is going off.
I totally thought that was note blocks for a second. Like when you walk in.
How
Oh,
awesome would that be?
that
Now
would
that's
be.
that's inspiring me a little bit. Is when you
There
walk
you
in and you
go.
got some note blocks.
Yep. Little
I
little
can.
entrance chime.
I'm telling you. Well, it's 11:02 my time, so
Ah, okay.
that's why this thing's going crazy. I went back here and did a little rose bush farm, and now we have poppies, so it's a poppy and rose bush, I guess.
It's a red flower garden.
Yeah, and a lot of people seem to have liked it a lot, and I think what we're gonna do is instead of using the inside for showing, because the museum is going to show every single block.
Oh, I was just gonna ask what it's gonna be used for. Okay.
Yeah, every single block inside of Minecraft, and it's going to be showcased.
Oh, wow.
But over here, he's going to take all the flowers and stuff, and we're going to intermingle them in here, and we're going to do kind of like a botanical garden where you're just going to put a sign right next to the flower,
Oh, yeah.
and you'll see what it is.
It's educational, right?
Yeah, so it's an
Everybody loves that.
educational building. It's beautiful.
Wow. Well
And
done, AJ. This is really cool.
Do you see this random arrow?
I do.
They're
That's
all over the place.
That's a little unnerving.
It is. I'm telling. There been. I seen it with 1.7. Well, at least with all the snapshots that they have just. There's little random arrows
Really?
all over the place.
So
yeah.
it's not like some night owls just running around shooting up into the air?
Yeah, and then we just come over and block up. It's like because I've been asking. I'm like, is people randomly firing arrows?
Oh,
And they're like,
Minecraft.
no. So I don't know what that's all about.
Okay.
Here's kind of the outside of my base and AJ's. We're both about pretty close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But we can just run past this because this is we don't build anything in here. It's just walls, man.
F3A again. Here we go. Okay.
Don't you love the-
I'm feeling so intimidated by these builds. You guys are all so good, and you put so much work into this stuff. I'm so lazy, and I have no eye for detail at all.
Oh, that's not. That's something that takes a long, long time. But I
Yeah,
know
definitely.
you'll with your CTM map. Come on.
I don't know. That's pretty simple.
Well, I don't think I could do that right now.
So what do we have going on here?
This is our CTM map. Or, jeez, what am I talking about? This is their obsidian. Oh God.
Okay.
Just kill me. We put our redstone right here along this nether brick,
Yep.
and just hit the lever, and there you go.
Nice.
Now it's gonna cobblestone, but I put the safety mechanism of having these gold plates,
Mm-hmm.
so that it'll just go away.
And
even
it's
if you-
fancy and it functions well, right?
Yeah. So even if you screw it up, it's not that big a deal, and then you just break it, and it'll refill it back up again. So.
I always forget about the iron and gold pressure plates, but those are a nice little detail you can add in now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're very useful for their actual function, but they look pretty cool.
I think it comes down to just like timing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Depending on how much is on there and whatnot.
Yeah, Vengeance Tech will be probably better to say
Right.
about that. Now, up in this little safety nugget thing,
Safety nugget. That sounds like that should be at NightOwl.
I gotta redo this thing because I built it and then Rethical came over here and built almost the same exact thing.
Oh, really?
And I look at it and I'm like, I hate this thing. It just
Really?
it
think
just
it's
it
kinda
stands
cool.
out. I don't know. Maybe
Little
it's just
villager globe.
me. But
I think
here,
once you work on it, you see it so much, you probably end up hating it by the end, right?
oh yeah, and that's what I'm worried about is that when I get done with my building, it's gonna do that. Like I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't like it anymore.
You're your own worst critic, right?
So we've got Papyrus, and if you click, oh my gosh, there is every single book known to man on him.
Wow, really? We got Papyrus
And-
2.0 over here.
And he's our emerald farm guy.
Okay.
So you open this chest, you got sugarcane for days,
Oh gosh.
and then you craft it in paper, give it to Papyrus 2.0, reset him 100 times, and he'll still keep giving you emeralds.
Wow.
And then we got Griswold, yes, from Diablo 1,
Griswold.
and he's got every single armor you could want.
Wow. look at
and
that.
any diamonds and all that. It's
Diamonds to
just
emerald, gold to emerald. Oh yeah.
never. You'll never
Wow.
have to farm for diamonds ever again,
Wow.
which is nice. I'm happy about
Too bad you
that.
can't get diamonds from the emeralds.
Yeah,
Is
that
that a
would.
possible trade or not?
I don't know. They might be now,
Because
but
I've only
stuff that
seen
they,
diamonds to emeralds personally. So.
it's good to have filter guy.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to hanging out with all you guys again. Like
Oh,
I've been poking in the chats here and there and stuff, but actually being able to do some videos with you guys and get in on some of this stuff, it's gonna be fun.
I think you're really gonna enjoy it.
I've missed the SMP definitely.
Here's my cousins.
Your cousins. Do you normally keep your cousins in confinement like this?
Yeah, and unfortunately, they're so much trouble, but they have a lot of item qualities
Yeah,
that we
that's
need.
definitely
So
true.
unfortunately, I have to kill them off, but
Yeah,
they spawn so fast.
Family's family, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
right?
you got to cut them off sometimes.
Sometimes
up
they
here-
overstay their welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, up here I built a lookout tower and a seating area kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. So
Nice,
I just did a
nice.
little seating area. You can watch the time go if you want it.
I would totally bring a book up here and just sit down and kind of waste the time away.
Yeah, and listen to your their Minecraft music as you're reading books.
Heck yeah.
But
Ooh.
down
Hey
here
now. Oh, gosh.
is our collection of pretty much all the
wow.
slime balls you could probably ever need.
Wow. So this is where all the family members end up.
This, it's kind of like a crypt, but
It's a little morbid. I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty cool.
I only do it out of love. That's all.
You're preserving them, right?
I'm just preserving. That's
Yeah.
all. Just keeping them intact.
What better way to show love than to break you down and store you away?
So we've got that.
Oh, I
Gosh.
lost you. Where'd you go?
Oh, I went down. If you see the slime killer area,
Oh, okay. You went down already. Gotcha.
there we go.
Alrighty.
So we've got. Jeez, there's
Is this
just
a
so
little
much
shack
stuff.
There is. Is this a little something or just
That's just another waiting area.
Okay.
AJ built that,
something
and
else that looks cool?
yeah, he just it's always nice just to add maybe just a little building.
Yeah.
If you ever need any black ink,
Oh, so this is
Go.
where we're breaking down my my family members, huh? All right.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I
R.I.P.
had to-
Squids.
We didn't do it on purpose, I swear.
Well, we're doing your family. Might as well work my family in
I
somehow.
know,
They have their uses too. It's all good.
We just got to throw them in.
Yeah, no hard feelings.
So we've got a miniature trading area over here,
Okay.
and we've got an armor repair next to it. Now this I did as a smooth stone generator, and it's also a
oh yeah, I remember this.
crackstone generator.
Okay. Just
So
depending
you
on which
just-
side you use or what?
Yeah,
Oh, I
well,
guess
you just stand
use
here,
your
and
silk
then you just
touch
use your
or-
pickaxe or regular.
Oh wow, that's fast.
And I just got it on a hopper setup, so if you want it, any stones will go in there and stuff and collect, or you can do a cobblestone or anything like that.
Okay.
What else?
Now,
what
one
else?
thing I know of that we haven't seen yet is the NightOwl games.
NightOwl games, yes.
Yes, I'm
And-
looking forward to that.
The NightOwl games. Who's in there right now? Silverlogs is in there right now.
Oh,
And,
too bad he's not on.
This is totally Minecraft style, big time.
Yep.
But we use pieces of paper, and there's our armor.
Okay.
That
Empty
is
slips. So these are people who haven't entered yet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I got to get my name in there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I know VT wants a rematch from our last UHC, so NightOwl games might be a good way to do that.
Yeah, you guys did some awesome kills in there. That was amazing.
That was just a good match in general. Like, we didn't have too many people die off early, and some pretty awesome stuff happened to a lot of people.
Wow. They gave me ice.
Huh? What's this all
Awesome.
about? You've got mail. Oh, wow.
Here's our post office that has everybody's name on it.
Okay.
And this is pretty much everybody on the server.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave me ice. That's awesome.
So what's the deal with this?
It's just like if you want to give somebody something or leave something
Okay.
to somebody.
Just leave some special packages, huh?
We got a nice little special package in
Now,
the
who is Blue Charmander? I don't recognize that name.
Blue Charmander. He gets on every now and then. I think he's European or Irish,
Okay.
and he's on normally in the mornings.
Does he go by a different name that I might recognize, or is it?
No, I think it is Blue
Okay,
Charmander.
because he was in on UHC, right? And he just kind of he got unlucky pretty early on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll have to try to meet him. That's a new one for me.
So, what else do we have? We have the Mushroom Farm. Pretty much just a giant Mario mushroom.
Nice. I assume it does what you'd expect it to.
Oh, yeah. And, man, you get mushrooms for days off that thing.
Well, what's this Deely Bob right here with the paintings and stuff?
This is our
Public
NightOwl pool.
Oh, nice.
So, just to keep you, nice and lubricated. Well, you especially. I mean.
I got to get a refresher every once
You
in a
got
while.
to get a refresher of the water. So, here's your pool.
Oh, and it says owl on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
So, what else do we got? What else do we got?
I'd say as
Pretty
far
much-
as actual builds, this is about as much as I'm familiar with. Like, I know there's some bases around here and stuff, but
Yep, we got just a couple of bases. There's only one more, and this is, I think this is going to be Dr. Paradise, this little amphitheater-looking thing right here on the right.
okay.
The cross over here is, that is Blue Chips.
Yep.
And then this giant bridge and then building is Microneeks.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of working in tandem there, huh?
Yeah, working in tandem there, and
Oh, wow, that bridge looks awesome.
yeah, he did a really good job with that.
And
It kind of came to be like he asked me what kind of, he wanted more texture and more look, and I kind of helped him out, just like, hey, you got to indent some stuff and make stuff look
Wow.
more three-dimensional, and it really stand out. And,
I really like the curve of the arches and stuff,
oh,
too.
he did an amazing job.
Ooh, and then that big oriental building back behind there.
Yeah, he just
Dang.
he did really good, especially since it's all wood.
I didn't
I don't even
realize
wanna
Micro was
go-
such a builder. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's a really good builder. And I got pretty inspired by his bridge, that I was like, okay, if I'm going to build something, I'm going to build it next to him. So AJ and myself, we did this kind of overhanging, leafy, botanical bridge type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And this comes to our auto fish farm.
Oh, I'm responding. Oops, I hit enter. I'm responding to AJ here.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so oh yeah, I remember seeing a picture of this.
So I did a video of this thing, and then of me building it. And this fish farm is really crazy efficient, just crazy efficient. It was built by Panda 4994,
Okay.
and I didn't have any building ideas. I just was like, okay, I need to build something. There's something that needs to kind of come together here. So,
I really like that fish, by the way.
oh, thank you. I'm thinking about something else with a hook. I might take the hook down and make it like a different bobber.
I
But,
don't know. I think that looks pretty good. No, that panda guy, isn't he one of Doc M's friends or something like that?
I believe so. He is. He's just brilliant with redstone and just finding stuff inside the code and all that stuff.
Oh man.
But yeah, just a fish farm that you can AFK in here for hours and hours and hours.
Just hold down your right click and
and it'll you get
and profit.
potions. You've got just tons of amounts of stuff.
This was such a necessary addition to the game, I think, because fishing was literally pointless before.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna sit there and work so hard to get some food when you could just set up a cow farm? You know. And now you can get all the cool items, and oh man, I'm
And the
looking
fish
forward
are
to that.
so good on the saturation.
Are they?
Yeah,
I didn't
they're
realize they were
really
better
good.
on that. So that is actually a viable resource collection method now. About time.
I'm really liking it.
Now they just need to add some actual underwater content for me, and I think I will consider Minecraft to be finished. Like, a random shipwreck here and there.
They
or just,
needed
just
shipwrecks.
something.
They need sharks.
I mean, yeah, we've got so many randomly generated structures already. Why not add one more? Just one more.
Heck yeah, I'm telling you. And that'll be 0.8. That's what will happen there.
Yep, exactly.
I think that's it. I think that's it for
Man.
the NightOwl server so far.
You guys are
And,
awesome. That is
there's tons of builds and stuff, and I didn't want to showcase any of those because I know you're going to be with other people, so then you'll be able to run over there and
exactly.
they can showcase their place and all that fun stuff.
So speaking of which, you want to showcase your place real quick?
Yeah, let's do that. Definitely. How do I get out of here?
While we're over there, or going over there, why don't you tell my viewers a little bit about yourself, about the channel, what you
Yeah.
do, that sort of thing.
Oh, you opened it. How dare you?
Awkward.
Oh, can't go that way. We have to go through the bridge.
Okay, okay.
Because that's our
Secret project.
special area.
No peekies.
So, my channel is based off of a lot of Minecraft type stuff. Like I do CTMs and builds and redstone, and I'm pretty much all over the board. I'm a fresco art of Minecraft, maybe is the best way you could say it.
All right.
But I don't do just that. I do like Let's Plays on StarCraft, and I do a lot of RTSs. So I have like StarCraft 1, Brood War, StarCraft 2, all that kind of stuff. I'm probably going to start like Warcraft 3 and that kind of stuff. I'm huge into first-person shooters. So I don't just do Minecraft. I do like RPGs, RTSs, and like first-person shooters. So I'm pretty much all over the board.
That's a very good mix. Yeah, there's pretty much something for everybody there, right?
Yeah, so and I have some, right now I'm doing like Dragon Age, and a lot of people that watch my Dragon Age have started watching my Minecraft just for the buildings and stuff that I do. I mean, so they don't, they've told me, oh, we don't watch your Redstone because we really don't play Minecraft, but we like your buildings and stuff like that. So they watch
really?
stuff. So it's nice to hear that from them saying, hey, even though we're not watching all of your Minecraft stuff, we are watching some of it.
That is pretty cool. Like if I didn't play Minecraft, I wouldn't give a crap about someone's Minecraft video. So that's cool that you're getting some crossover there.
Yeah, and I was really stoked about that. I mean, they're really they're hounding me saying, "Hey, you need to get into Dragon Age 2 and because Dragon Age 3 is going to be there and all that kind of stuff." But
oh man. So how did you start your channel? Like did you start as a Minecraft channel or did you start with those other games or
I actually started with Earthbound. It was the first game I did when I was a kid. And it was an SNES game. I mean, I played like Dragon Warrior back on the old NES, the old systems.
Oh, classic NES.
Yeah, the classic, Super Mario Brothers and all that stuff. And then the first one that really stuck out to me that I remember like the most was Earthbound, and I did that, and I still haven't finished it. I have one more episode to do on Earthbound, and I almost it's kind of bad because I finished StarCraft, like almost all of my StarCraft before Earthbound, and that was only because the emulator that I was using kind of pooped out on me. And,
that sucks.
But now I've got it working again, and I need to finish that. So that'll probably be another live stream finish, and then I will wrap up Earthbound. But
I need to check that out because that's a game I'm not familiar with, but I love those old retro games.
Yeah, old retros. I'm telling you, that it was really I would say a golden egg type game that not a lot of people got to see, and then it exploded like 10 years later. It's one of those, like, it was under the rug, you had a huge cult following, and then people go, oh my gosh, this is an amazing game, and then they would go back and get it and stuff like that just because it was such a good game. It was like a Final Fantasy VII or something like that.
Oh wow! And just kind of slipped under the radar for a long time.
Yeah, and it slipped under the radar, definitely.
Nice.
But yeah, that's kind of my channel. I do a lot of comedy skits and sketches and stuff, and especially with friends, especially from NightOwl, because we got a lot of crazy characters here.
No kidding, we've got a good spread of people.
Oh my gosh!
And how long have you had a YouTube channel? Like, when did you start doing this stuff?
I'm gonna say it's been about a year.
Okay, so about the same as me then. I just passed my year mark recently.
I didn't get into the big, like, I would say like Facebook and Twitter and going onto Reddit and a lot of the social media. And that's really helped out my channel, gets my name out there, and a lot of people that subscribe, they stay. I don't lose a lot of subscribers, which I'm really happy about. Because,
yeah, that's subscriber retention. That's really key.
To keep it, like, I think I've only lost maybe 20 out of the 133 that I have now.
Nice. That's pretty good.
And just by joining the server and everything else that's happened there, I've gained at least 100, I'd say. Wow,
that's awesome.
So, I'm really happy to be a part of the team, and luckily I was like one of the first, I think, that got onto the server from an application. So yeah, it worked out way well.
That's right. You did join up really early, pretty much right after we made the switch from Knights of the Square Table over to NightOwl.
Yep. Yep.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm really excited because this server, just like the community itself, seems to be really catching on, and I'm really excited to see where it goes.
I'm telling you right now that Minecraft has stolen all of our ideas.
Yep. It's true from what I've seen in the chats. Every time you guys come up with something awesome, oh look, it's on Minecraft.
It's on Minecraft.
We've got a mole somewhere.
We got it built, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's coming out today. We've got this new. It's like, what? No.
Yeah. You guys need to start taking out patents or something.
I'm telling you. Can you Minecraft patent? Is that possible?
I don't know. It's worth trying.
Well, let's get up this mountain of a wall.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Oh wow.
And yeah, I've pretty much encased the entire mountain, and it's going to be like a half castle type area.
Oh, I like that. Kind of like a Helm's Deep kind of thing.
I totally went like the Helm's Deep type style.
I approve.
And this floating island is going to be like a mage island. It's going to have like a mage obsidian tower kind of going right at the middle of it.
Nice. And you got some kind of skull face entrance going on over there?
Yeah, I went with a Goonies reference on this one. And this I wanted to go with One-Eyed Willie. So I went with his eye patch as One-Eyed Willie. And
nice.
That's as close as I could get to his eye patch.
You know, I've only recently seen Goonies. Like, I never saw it as a kid. My wife forced me to watch it, and it was pretty good. The reference is a little lost on me because I'm not super familiar with it, but yeah. I know that somehow I just missed out on that as a kid. I don't know what happened. Okay. My parents kind of dropped the ball on that.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna do like portcullis. It's really Rain, really.
Yeah. Good job.
I'm doing like portcullis. There's like there's gonna be like a emergency run through type area underneath the wall, so that there's quick access. I'm totally going with like a castle that it needs to be defended.
I like
type
it.
Style. That's what I'm gonna go with. And here's my portal to get into the Nether quickly.
Oh, okay.
And this is one of the things that I really love. Is this looks like I'm gonna fall through, and it's the light gray glass.
Oh, that's
that
awesome.
Because of the ambient lighting, you can't really see it really well because you can't see the edges of the glass. But it just, I don't know.
I did that kind of thing at my base on my last server, and I just love the look of that. And it's even better now with that new glass. That is amazing.
I think it's gonna be, especially for like CTMs and stuff. You're gonna be able to creep people out.
Oh wow!
Now, if you come in the mouth of the skull, you get to see this entrance. We went through the side route.
Yeah, nice.
And I'm gonna try and keep this all like when I get done with the walls, this is gonna be like the outside is gonna have a lot of houses that are built kind of like the sconces that are in here with the wood and the
so you're gonna have like a little village in here and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you're going whole hog.
I'm going ham. I'm going ham.
You are going ham. I like it.
Now down here. Mm-hmm. Oh, you were gonna ask a question.
I was just gonna say that Minecraft, it has to have medieval stuff like this. It's just it looks too good once you get stuff built. So props to you.
Thank you. Now here, I'm gonna change this glass, I think, but I just want to do like an overlook of the cave because I got a nice little
that is cool
crack in my mountain, so you get to see that. And this is the sugarcane ridiculousness that we had. This was before we had the auto farm. And the reason that is because of the, we didn't have an auto farm, so I said, okay, I'm going to do a crazy sugarcane farm, and I made just a giant one. And then this is kind of like the caging area where I put so like the sugarcane will stop, it won't keep coming at me.
Oh, okay.
Like, held it in, sort of.
And now it's all outdated.
Yeah, now it's all outdated. But I still kind of like it. It looks kind of cool.
Is there a separate sugarcane farm that we missed, or is it just built into the villager area?
That is built into the villager where Papyrus is. He's actually it's in the mountain that's actually right in front of my base. So you can get a look at like he had a really big one and he kind of put it underground, it looks like.
Okay.
For that sugarcane farm, which was cool.
Nice.
Now, here is my, I have a little miniature, not animal-friendly cow farm that I built for myself. And this is just for extra, this is just for extra little,
Some more convenience than
leather
going
and
into spawn too,
yeah.
right?
Well, I know that some people need some leather and stuff, so I always
Hmm.
try and save as much. And if they need it, I can give it to them because
Okay.
I already have enough. It's ridiculous.
Man, you've
And
really got a lot of stuff tucked away under here.
oh
I
yeah,
didn't expect this.
and this one thing that I really liked is because I was able to kind of build this where you look up, and I don't like the water that they've changed, but it's okay.
Oh,
It's not that
yeah.
big a deal. But you
Could
can
be
see
worse.
up the other side of the face of the mountain, and I have to. If you see that little cylinder
Hmm.
on top, that is going to come all the way down to the water edge. So it's going
Oh,
to be
okay.
encasing this eventually.
Oh, wow.
It'll take some time. And
You like to take on big projects, don't you?
I do too many big projects. I feel like I'm a lot like Zisto, where I make big giant projects and it takes me a year to finish them.
But they are so epic by the end of it, right?
Hopefully, I hope they are because I hope that I don't get it halfway built and then I'm like, I'm just gonna tear this down. And it's
Oh
like, no.
gosh, I will not allow that.
But
I will put an end to that if you ever start thinking that
oh, I'm
way.
telling you.
Wow,
But that's pretty much it from my base.
very
Nothing really
cool.
there.
So you've got a
Other
lot of inside work done, and then a
Yeah,
lot of outside work you still got to do. Oh man,
it's
that's
gonna be
so much work.
nasty. I
But
can just
that's an awesome start, though. I love what you're doing with the walls and all that, and just the general outline of it. And as a huge Lord of the Rings fan, the Helm's Deepiness of this, I'm totally on board with.
oh yeah, that's one of the things that I loved is as a kid is I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan, but I
Hmm.
love a lot of fantasy type style stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
when it comes to like, it's actually a European game. It's called Warhammer 40K,
Okay.
and there's a lot of fluff and books and stuff out there that they have that I just read a ton of fantasy. So
Nice.
that kind of got incorporated into like this is actually something that I was the way I interpreted out of a book. I was like, I want a Helm's Deep style, but there's this build that was in a. It's actually like futuristic. It's like where we have spaceships, and I was like, this is the kind of wall I want.
Oh, really? Nice.
So this kind of got incorporated into it.
That Warhammer franchise is something I've completely missed out on. I've heard bits and pieces of it, and it sounds pretty epic.
Too much money. That's all I can say. I have like 2 complete armies, and it costs you about $1,000.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and that's not just to paint them and to build them and to modify them and stuff because it's like taking a chess piece and modifying it yourself.
Oh, so you're talking about like physical models?
Yeah,
Oh
physical. They give you like
wow.
physical pewter models that you play with, and the best way I could describe it is like it's like chess,
Mm-hmm.
but you mod the pieces to your liking. You can paint them the way you want. You can modify them and add things to them the way you want. It just
So like actual gameplay elements you can add
yeah,
on and stuff? Oh
you
man.
you can add the gameplay and stuff like that, which is really nice.
That sounds
It gives-
dangerous,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's dangerous, especially in the money department.
I don't think I'm going to allow myself to look into that too much
Uh,
because that definitely sounds dangerous.
Maybe the books, if you're a big reader, yes.
Yes,
but,
I am definitely a big reader.
Yeah, you might like the books.
I finally just picked up the Dune trilogy. It's something I've never read before. I've seen some Dune movies and stuff like that, but that's one of those big sci-fi franchises I haven't tried out yet, so I'm looking
Oh,
forward
wow.
to that. But yeah, that's
Well-
awesome, man.
That's me.
Thank you so much for the tour. I really appreciate it. Now I actually know where to go for different things, and I'm not going to be super overwhelmed. And wow, just wow.
Well, I hope that the other guys they give you such a audience as about their place and about Spawn and wherever else they're building because
Oh, yeah.
everybody has this new stuff and it's just I can't even go into it how much stuff that's being built that just looks absolutely ridiculously
And
awesome.
this is all just the Spawn stuff. I mean, now the block limit has been lifted. Now that 1.7 is out, so people are going to go out and branch out and make their own full-fledged bases and stuff. And
Yep.
so much to catch up on. Yeah, for my viewers who aren't familiar, my plan is to have an episode with each different Night Owl, mostly so I can get to know them better because there's quite a few new people, and then so you guys can get to know them and just so we can get a good overview of what's going on with the server in general. So I think we've gotten a great start with that with Mr. End Effect here.
Well, I thank you for adding me for that. That's awesome.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you're kind of the guy who convinced me to come back to Night Owl anyway, so I figured who better to start with than
Hey,
this
awesome.
this slime head here. So, for my viewers, definitely check out EndEffect's channel. He's got a lot of cool stuff like we've talked about before, a lot of Minecraft content, and then a lot of other game LPs as well. And he's been a huge contributor to NightOwl so far. So definitely check him out, and I'll have links to everyone else's channel as well, all the other Night Owls. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today. Thanks again for the awesome tour, and we'll definitely be seeing some more Night Owl in the near future.
Well, this has been Minecraft. This has been This Old Minecraft. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.
Adios.